Sorry.
Should be right there.
I'm Chan. That's JD. We got some friends with us.
What's up, folks?
What's up,
Hi,
guys? Hi, guys. What's up? Mr. Brian Brink. Mr. Mike.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Howdy. Good.
Good.
Yeah?
Real good.
Flying through the week?
It is going
Pretty
fast
much.
for me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Gimping and
Yeah.
hobbling through the week.
Oh. Oh, no. That sounds bad. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, I had my double hernia fix
Oh.
last Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty much left me about as broken as I've ever been.
Oh, man.
But it had to be done.
That's not anything you ever want to hear, but
No.
hey,
Now
at least...
that I who was talking? My wife was asking me. He says, "Geez," she goes, "Would you ever do it again if you were given the choice?" I said, "No, probably not. I'd probably just live with it."
Oh,
Whoa.
man.
Whoa.
Oh, look, Matt.
Whoa.
What's up?
And,
Awesome.
and
What's up, Matt?
another friend has joined us. Welcome,
Yeah,
Mr. Matt. How are you?
I'm all right. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. I thought that was a crotch at first.
I did too.
A what?
A crotch.
A crotch rocket?
We saw the palm of
You
your
were like
hand.
this.
And
It was like this. Yep.
Look at
There
that.
you go.
Hi, I'm a talking vagina. Give me all your money.
I mean, I think there are some people out there that use that like a vagina. Anyway, let's move on.
Some
We're
people.
glad you're here. We're glad everybody's here.
There's no shame in
Did you-
that game.
I know.
If you can't love yourself, who can you love?
Who can you love? That's right. That's so
There
right.
you
How are you? Are you having a good week? Is the week going fast for you too?
No, I feel like it should be Friday fucking afternoon. Excuse me while I science.
You science all you want.
It's fucking like this week is like it's just dragging, man.
Really?
Are you guys' weeks going fast?
Yes.
Very fast.
Not too bad.
Yes.
Oh,
It's like here and gone. It feels so quick right now.
lucky.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. Like I'm happy for you. It's all good.
Well, let's kind of get into what everybody's doing tonight real quick, and then we can talk about why these things are happening, why it's going fast or slow or whatever. Okay, Brian, you want to kick us off with what you got going on tonight?
I'm gonna continue working on my Optimus here.
Lego?
No.
No.
So-
No,
Oh, Matt, you weren't here last week.
no, he missed it.
This is my Cheerios cereal box placemat that I
Okay.
like to use.
Yeah.
No, Matt, it's this. It's my popcorn Optimus.
Oh, and
Prime
you do it.
trailer.
You're modifying it.
That's right. So that I can go like this. And
And hook it up.
yeah, I need.
Oh,
to
so it'll
determine-
turn.
Yeah. So you can
Do the
really
wheels
play with it.
spin, Brian?
Oh yeah, they're rubber and everything. This thing's fucking legit.
What did you have to pay for that?
$60.
And then you had to see that shitty ass fucking movie, right?
No, I just bought it off the website. I
Oh,
haven't seen a new movie since Guardians. I missed Indy. I missed Transformers.
Yeah,
Oh.
everything's indeed.
What was the other ones?
Barbie.
Barbie. Well, Barbie's still in theaters. Spider-Man. I feel like
There was
there's
a
one
There was a Spider-Man's movie.
into the animated
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a good chance it won't suck an entire bag of dicks.
Exactly.
Right.
And there was another big one that came out that I missed as well.
I
No?
think that was all the big ones. Oppenheimer. That's still at the theater.
No,
Yeah.
these are from the past. There was another big the Flash movie. The
Oh,
Batman
right,
movie.
Oh, Flashpoints.
Yeah. There's there
Oh,
we go.
not the right one. Sorry.
Marv
yeah.
Flash.
Scott says
Oh.
you didn't miss Indy.
Oh, I heard it was good, actually.
I heard it was good too.
But
I did hear
remember
good things.
last week my rod was too narrow.
Oh,
Yes.
It's
oh
a
my.
problem I hear that people have.
Sometimes.
I went on Amazon and I found a wider rod. Like this
Yeah, they
rod
do
can
carry
actually
those on Amazon.
fit inside.
Oh, there you go.
It's telescoping. Not that I'm. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
You could do a split stack if you drilled some little holes in the bigger rod and then had the other rod come out of the top. You could have like a little dual. Why
Yeah,
why'd I
that's-
get the fucking Brian Brink stink face?
because you didn't let me finish. Because you weren't here last week. So yeah. But this gives me an idea for something else. I'll think about that. But anyway,
Interesting.
the problem was the other rod was too narrow. So you see that little nub right there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like this goes on there to create the hitch. So
God,
I
I see
cut
what
it
you're
off.
doing. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I started thinking, I was just going to measure this and drill the hole where I need it to be, but now I think, maybe I should carve out that little horseshoe thing that trucks have,
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
the thingy.
the trailer hitch.
Yeah, and then I was thinking that I was gonna cut this second one off because I don't really need it. But then I started thinking, well, actually, if I do the clearance right, I can keep it and I can make a box of some sorts and screw it in, or I can somehow maybe do like a thing where you put the things down. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the
yeah,
legs.
yeah.
the little
So
jack
and
stands.
then, but just by putting this inside this, that's fun.
It is
No,
Ah.
I could
All
I
the
could
sounds.
use that
There you
to
go.
do the thing to maybe I can have the legs attached inside and use that, but because I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that yet, if I want to do that, but
But then like how big is the popcorn receptacle?
what's the
Popcorn.
popcorn got to do with it?
What's
I'm
popcorn
just
got to do? Got to do
I'm
with it.
just I'm just
There we
wondering
go.
if all these modifications are going to affect the popcorn
no-
intake.
There's no popcorn going in this, but this is how big the popcorn receptacle is.
It's not very big.
I mean, it's pretty big, Matt.
I mean, I could fuck up. Like, if I'm sitting in a 3-hour Oppenheimer movie, for instance, I'm gonna fuck that thing up.
Yeah,
You can
I'd eat all that popcorn in about 10 seconds.
Does
Yeah,
that help you determine scale?
yeah, it's too small. When I go to the theater, I get the biggest popcorn they have, and I make it so the bag is see-through. I want that thing loaded with that cancer grease.
Well, Matt, I mean, fuck the popcorn. I could fit at least 5 roast beef sandwiches in here
5, yeah.
from
Well, if you-
Arby's.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
for 5.
If you stacked them
Yeah,
like a donut.
No, it's deep. It's large.
Yeah, but you could put more than 5 in there if you put them in there like a Pez dispenser.
You're right. I could probably put like 8.
Yeah.
Open the lid and one pops up a little bit so you can grab it.
But this
That
is
would
like
be the way to eat roast beef, That's actually.
this is like
Feed
the best
me, Optimus.
$60 I've ever spent. This is awesome. So
Wow.
I'm gonna continue
That
working
like
on that.
for a
I'm
popcorn
not quite
receptacle,
sure.
that thing's pretty fucking cool, Brian.
I like it.
It is cool.
I like it. Like Jose, he got it at the theater, and then as soon as he told me that it rolls, I was like, I gotta
I'm
get me
in.
one of those.
I
Yeah.
gotta have one.
So you just went on the web. You just went on like.
Yeah, AMC theaters, they announced when they were gonna put it up for sale on their Instagram, and I bought it while I was sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings during ToyCon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at
It
this
took them
guy.
like a month to ship it.
I wonder if I could still. I don't know if I need it.
It's fun.
Where am I gonna?
You might need it. You never know.
Where am
You
I
get-
gonna put it?
You can get your oscillator
Wherever you want.
multi-tool out like me and start cutting it up and make it so that you can turn. It's a fun little project.
Yeah. No, it seems for $60, like,
Oh, it's
you know.
overpriced for what it is. It's just a tin.
No, but I mean, like,
print thing,
is it? It seems like it's relatively solid, right?
Yeah, it's good.
I
Well
mean,
made.
like for $60, like, I don't
a
think
truck.
that's like, yeah.
Fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's super bad. I mean, it's 60
No,
bucks.
it's not. It's not like they took you to the fucking cleaners, like
I mean, it's
some
the
of this
same
fucking
price.
Marvel Legends shit.
It's the same price as
That's
that.
I didn't even look
as-
at Marvel Legends even.
It's the same price of the Marvel Legend. I mean,
Those
of the
things are fucking
McFarlane
garbage.
Batmobile. So
Oh yeah, look at that. It is.
And I think it's better than the McFarlane Batmobile. How about
I
that?
agree. I totally agree.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having that McFarlane.
I know.
Yeah, but you can't put any popcorn in there, JD. Fuck that thing.
No, I
You
know.
can't.
Popcorn.
well,
You can't put
Popcorn.
popcorn
I
in there.
Popcorn.
What if
No
what if
popcorn.
JD were to buy it and convert it into a
a
popcorn
popcorn holder?
holder?
Yeah, but it's gonna hold like 6 popcorns,
It's bigger than you think.
and that's just a cock tease. You know, like when I eat mass quantities. Like when I want popcorn, I want fucking popcorn. Like don't give me 5 fucking kernels. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. I hear that.
And I don't-
fuck around with the popcorn.
I do not fuck around with the popcorns. And if I go to the theater,
The theater and get the popcorn.
I have to get a popcorn.
Pup.
And Sally's so fucking cheap, man. I don't want her to hear me. She's so fucking cheap. She's like, we can make popcorn at home and it won't cost you $20. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's not the point.
You're already spending $100 just to get in. May as well have some good popcorn.
Well, the thing is, Mike, like a lot of my family, they don't know what to get me. They have no fucking clue. And so, like, my dad, for my birthday, for Christmas, he gets me, like, movie theater tickets.
Nice.
Theater.
Like, theater tickets. So, like,
Mhm.
we go and, like, and I like going to the theater. I really enjoy it. I haven't been in a while because there hasn't been dick worth going to the theater for.
Right.
But I think we're gonna go see Oppenheimer this weekend.
Nice.
Sounds like a good plan. You know what? I might go try to go see that too. Since
You know what I would love?
I've been missing all the movies. So
You know what I would love if they made I would get if it was a replica of Fat Man or Little Boy. I would say Fat Man, and that was a popcorn receptacle. I'd buy that.
There you go.
That's probably kind of dark.
I don't know.
Just eating popcorn out of a fucking nuclear device that killed thousands and thousands of people. It's a little callous.
Maybe a little.
Eh.
Maybe a smidge.
Could I get the glow in the dark gummy bears too? Throw them in there. Sour Patch Kids and whatnots.
So Brian's working on his popcorn Optimus Prime.
Popcorn.
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 Excuse me.
Did I say it weird?
hey
No.
Matt,
Yes.
how do you pronounce Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt.
So you don't say Jabba?
Why would I say Jabba?
Because people up in your neck of the woods might say Jabba instead of Jabba.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't fucking surprise me. There are a lot of fucking morons around here.
I mean, I wouldn't call speech impediment a reason for calling someone a moron.
Jabba? Jabba.
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 You got any of them Jabba the Hutt action figures, guy?
Jabba. The
Jabba.
Hutt.
You got some
Yeah.
Jabbas? It's like Jibba Jabba.
Well, let's hear more about these movie theater stuff here in a second and ask Mike, what are you working on tonight?
So lately I've been kind of getting off of the mythics for a while. I'm kind of gotten into my Action Force figures.
Nice.
Well, kind of on the couch. Not
Are those the GI Joe knockoffs?
no, they're not knockoffs.
They're their own thing, but they're in the lead.
They're their own thing, and they're like fucking 10 times better than fucking GI
Yeah.
Joe.
Are they really?
Yes,
Yes.
they are. They really,
Well,
really are.
I mean, I got one, and when I took the head off, the whole neck cracked off.
What?
But of
Huh?
course, that was just one.
Maybe you're used to grabbing things really tightly or something. No, I've not
That's
had
a
a problem with
possibility.
it. Yeah, but so I got this. Anyway, I've been on the couch the last week or so. I've been slowly opening these things, and I got this weapon set, which I don't even know where I got it from.
Oh,
Nice.
that's.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
think
got
it's
one of those from BBTS a while back.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. It's
Yeah.
Mark II toys.
Yep.
So I'm gonna open those and check. And these things come with a whole shitload of fucking weapons. So I've already got a fodder bin, and I got to probably open these guys during the show.
Nice.
Holy
That's
shit.
the one.
2
That's the
Sergeant
one.
Slaughters.
Yeah.
That's Sergeant
the,
Slaughter.
Yeah.
The Steel Brigade figures.
Nice, nice.
They're cool though, man. I like fucking with them. You can.
I got a couple of the Action Force weapons packs, and they were pretty legit.
Yeah, if you look at them, I mean, they're molded the detail on them is insane. I mean, they're really good, and they look like real weapons too. I mean,
They're definitely modeled after real shit.
Real life.
Space bullshit.
Well, I mean,
Nerf guns.
Yeah,
they're getting. I'll give them. They're getting better with that stuff.
Well, yeah, they stopped doing it after like the first wave.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I would say like
look at the Cobra Officer. I mean, that's all real.
Yeah.
Real-ish.
I mean, it's an AK.
Oh.
Well, I think that I think they're. Well, I guess the AK is so ubiquitous, but like they don't want to do like something trademarked, like that's an MP5 or what. Like it's in the ball. It's like close enough. You know what I mean? It's not like exact. Like the Action Force stuff is like, oh, that's a Colt 1911, or that's a
Right.
Here's a dude. This was a exclusive from online store. I don't think they're in business anymore, but he's got the desert cami.
Yeah.
All the little holsters and shit, guns and clips.
That's pretty cool.
Got a little camo. He's got the little night vision, like all this shit. Fucking little knife in his chest.
Yep.
I mean, he's pretty awesome. And they come with. I mean, I've got more extra hands than I'm ever gonna know what to do with, but they're
That's
there.
good. That's
so.
a good problem.
That's a good.
And what are those guys run? Like, what's a figure?
$31, I think.
Yeah, gonna
Something
say
like
right
that.
there,
That's
Mythic
not-
Legion's like $35.
That's not terrible.
And they
No,
sell
they're worth
builders.
it.
They sell builders in the 20-something range. Or
Yeah,
they call
the
them
builders.
but
Like here's this is one of the female builders. I haven't put any of her weapons on her or nothing, but she was $21.
Yep.
Oh, and like
they come with. They have the sets that you can buy, like they'll be like the
Accessory
urban
pack.
gear or whatever. It has like riot gear and that
Yep.
kind of shit you can put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can fucking paint all that shit and do whatever you want to do. So probably might
So
take
they-
a break from mythics for a while and fuck with those for a little bit.
you get a little modern love.
Yep.
That's cool. Sounds good.
Yep.
Nice.
Matt, are you working on anything other than science tonight?
I'm working on this jar of pickles.
Nice.
Oh my.
Nice.
I like pickles.
Yeah,
Oh, I fucking love pickles.
me
do you
too.
eat them or
Jar
do
of
you
pickles.
stick them places?
I do all sorts of things, Brian.
Okay.
Do you like dill or the bread and butter ones, or?
I'm more of a dill guy,
Yeah.
but
Good-
when I can
good call.
find them,
You can find them. What?
there's a specific horseradish pickle
Mmm.
that they throw some horseradish in with the brines.
That sounds nice.
And it
I
makes
could
it,
get down
a,
with
it
that.
gives it a little spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy gherkin.
Mm.
I always did fancy me some horseradish.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't keep horseradish in the house because I just fucking eat it.
Yeah.
I put it on everything.
It's good shit.
Eggs, hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I use it like I rub it on steaks.
I just recently bought some horseradish sauce, and then I went and bought a roast beef sub just to put it on there.
Right.
Mm.
That's fun.
Is the roast beef sandwich your favorite sandwich, Brian?
Nah, Turkey Club.
Turkey
That's what I'm
Club,
talking
really?
about. Turkey clubs are banging.
Mm.
Sometimes I go with tomato, sometimes I don't. Depends on my mood.
That's fair.
Onion?
No, fuck no. There's no
Mm-mm.
onions in turkey
Brian doesn't
clubs.
like onions. I put onions in everything.
I do too. I love onions.
Me and Brian are on the same page. No onions.
In anything, JD?
No.
I mean, you can put in some salsa. That won't bother me.
Yeah. Like you can put in salsa or like, I know that shit's in chili and stuff like that, but
No.
no.
Fuck that.
Like if it's cooked in, you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Like I know motherfuckers out in these streets, and they're like, if there's onion in there, I'm not gonna eat it. Fine, here's a fucking peanut butter jelly sandwich, you fucking dickhole.
Peanut butter jelly is such a great sandwich because you know that there's no onions in it.
That's right.
There are no onions in peanut butter and jelly. That's correct.
You don't like I can't imagine not having a roast beef sub with no onions.
Nope.
I agree with you there.
When me and my little brother were kids after my parents split up, the fucking poor kids around were like, God damn, dude, you're fucking poor. So we would have peanut butter and jelly was kind of like the staple, and I got so fucking sick of it that to this day I can't fucking even eat them.
Wow.
We,
Really?
we would make when we had bread, we would take bread, put peanut butter, and then dump sugar on it, and then dump the sugar back in the sugar jar, and then roll it up, and that was our dinner.
Mm.
Wow, dude. That's like some Great Depression type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm sorry, Mike.
There's a whole story that we won't go into, but yeah.
That's why Mike buys all the toys.
That's
Oh,
right.
there's some truth to that, Brian. So
Yeah.
another cool thing that they have on these, which I think is fun, it's kind of a matter of contention right now, is on the back of all these boxes. They
Oh, the
have the
points.
action points.
Yeah.
So I've been,
Oops.
and they're, I wasn't going to keep the boxes anyway, but you cut all these out, and if you get 20 of them, there's a figure you can buy for like $14 or something, which is an exclusive. And then they're going to keep on using it. It's kind of a fun thing.
I'll have to keep my eyes open for like one that strikes my fancy, and I'll grab it. I was impressed with the weapons.
Now I feel bad that I threw out my boxes.
Oh yeah, well that was
Mike,
another thing.
I could have sent them to you. Sent you the
Yeah,
points.
that was another thing too. Is a lot of people when they announced it, it had been like 2.5 years since they had been coming out. Nobody knew what the points were for, so no one kept them. And except the people that wanted to keep them in their box, and they're mad because they can't cash in their points because they have to cut their boxes up. So it's kind of they're trying to come up. Well, we can sell it for this much more than regular, and then
Nah, fuck that, man. Bobby V
Yeah.
should just be like, listen, look, you motherfuckers, open your goddamn toys
Open
and cut
your
your
toys.
boxes up.
Yeah, well, that's what he started saying. He goes, "I want you to take your figures out of the box. Come on,
Yeah.
man. I didn't buy these to just sit on in a pile,
You want to keep shit in the box? Go to fucking Target and buy that Hasbro crap.
Yeah, no shit.
You tell him, Brian.
So I'm
Lay down
really,
the law.
I don't really have a dog in the fight as far as that goes. I've got plenty of points, so I'm just gonna do it that way.
Nice. Very good.
No big deal.
Mike's out here, Scrooge McDucking these points.
Fuck yeah. Diving in, man.
Yeah, I've got I think I've got almost 50 cut out already.
Woo!
Holy shit!
Get it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to keep my eyes open for a figure that strikes my fancy. Action Force, you said, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would recommend like the Bone Collector's a really cool one. He's like from the first wave, probably still, and the female. God, I'm fucking terrible with names.
That's okay. I am too. Just
I can't remember her name, but she's
there's Arana looking girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she was one of the exclusives, and then
Oh yeah,
she was
did,
just
like,
on her site. She comes with 3 different heads. There's like a screaming head and the relaxed head, and I've got her on one of the builders right now.
And they scale with classifieds, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
size. So that's a screaming head. She's got a little saw, squad automatic weapon.
Yep.
I've
Nice.
She's
got-
like all in black.
I've got a couple there. I think I have a Scarab Trooper, and there was another one that was like a BBTS. It was like a Night Force or something like that.
Oh yeah, the it was a Night Force.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Steel
Yeah.
Brigade guy.
Here's
That's
a
the
bone
one where
collector one from that.
when I took the head off,
Oh, cool.
the body just split at that seam
Huh.
and it
Mm.
cracked. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones. You can take
That's
his mask
terrible.
off and all that stuff, but he's got
Well,
like
it's
a
not
riot gear and whatnot.
I just have to jam the head back on. It's still cracked at the top, but I can still
make it
still
work.
functions. It still functions.
You just manhandled that motherfucker.
I just popped the head off.
They're,
Popping
the
heads,
heads
man.
are
To be
the heads
fair,
are
I had a
kinda
Black
tough.
Series. I had a Black Series do that too.
Mm.
Of course, that was
They
before
are-
you were supposed to pop Black Series heads off. It was a Poe figure, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
they're pretty stiff out of the box, but I usually hit them all with a heat gun just
Yeah.
to loosen them up a little bit.
I did get this bear.
You got a bear?
oh, you got the bear?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it.
Really?
Yeah, the paint isn't great.
Oh,
I mean,
Was
he's
that like-
okay.
Was that a Build-A-Figure from Marvel Legends or something?
No, it was Memory Toys.
yeah. Where'd you get it? 5K or
5K, yeah.
yeah?
I mean, it's all right. I have the polar bear on pre-order from BBTS, and I had the black bear on pre-order. I think I canceled the black bear. It's okay, but for the price point, I don't know. Like, it didn't come with a lot of hands. It didn't come with a whole lot of cool accessories. It's not terrible. I want like a bear to go on my mythic shelf, like a werebear.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is gonna fit the bill.
Mm.
I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's not like the Crocker, you know.
That thing's amazing. I love that thing.
I mean, the fucking paint on that is just.
Beautiful.
I mean, Bobby was saying it's not super articulate, and like,
It's not.
okay, it really isn't. But like,
I
It's a
mean,
big
it's dynamic enough.
it's a big imposing figure. Like how many different like he's just supposed to stand there and look fucking rugged. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's not going
He's
to be
tough.
doing heel kicks. You know what I mean?
With that bear
Oh.
thing?
No,
No,
the
the
Crocker.
Crocker.
Croca.
Oh.
I would bet you anything, Matt, that eventually the Horseman will come out with a bear mount, simply because one of the factions is called House of the Noble Bear.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna. But it's hard to be
I-
patient too. So
I want to see them. I asked them what at one of the cons I went to that they were there. I was like, "Are we gonna get like a werebear?" And the guys just kind of looked at. I think it was Porn Boy.
Corn.
Corn
Oh.
boy.
I mean, if that was me, I'd be Porn Boy. But whatever.
Right.
Potato. He was just
Right.
like, well, if it's a licensed like D&D thing or whatever, he's like, we can't do it. Like, no, it's just like a fucking werewolf, only it's a bear, dude.
Yeah.
And he just kind of looked at me.
I
He's
mean,
like,
you
you
can
gonna
make your
buy
own.
anything or not? was like, yes, I'm going to buy this bearded orc figure. Answer
Don't
my
come
fucking
back.
questions. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
come back. Yeah, that's the line we were at where I think Pinkerton told that story at Nerd Rage. Like it was a line out the fucking door, right?
It was the first Toy Con after pandemic, after shit opened up
Yeah.
after the pandemic.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And it was super hot, and the air conditioner was broken.
Yep. And there was a line like out the door. And so I saw Chris. I was like, hey man, I saved you a spot. He's like, oh really? I'm like, yeah. And somebody fucking ratted us out. And like the security came over and they're like, oh, there is a line. I was like, yeah, and I saved them a fucking spot. And they were like, all the fucking nerds were all pissed off. I'm like, I'm buying one fucking figure. I'm not buying out the fucking store. So
Yeah.
fucking hold your water. You
Yeah,
Sure.
fucking you fucking
were,
Cool Ranch Dorito motherfucker.
but people were on that line for hours.
By that point, Brian, I was in line for like 45 minutes. And if it was you, Brian, and you came by, I'd be like, hey, Brian, I saved you a spot. And I would have let you in, too. Because that's what boys do.
I wouldn't have asked to been let in though.
I just would have let you in.
Yeah.
Like, what's it? I mean, I get it. Is it the right thing to do? No. But, like, I'm looking out for my guy.
Hey, yo.
That's a nice
So-
I
thing to do.
mean, what's one more person in line? What's that gonna fucking hurt?
I need your
Right.
advice. Fucking line cutters on this show. What the fuck?
Why am I on the main screen?
You're not.
Good.
All right, I need
Nobody
your
wants
advice.
What's up, Paul?
What's happening?
So, I kind of want to put it there,
Back further?
like there, or
Hmm.
That's so. I think that hinge is right in the dead center of those two axles.
Two
Yeah,
wheels.
between the
Yes.
two wheels.
Well, yeah, right where your hole is right like where the Autobot symbol is.
yeah.
That's- If that's
Should
where
be-
your pin is, that would be perfect.
Yes. Yep.
So where
Okay.
the Autobot symbol is, and then what about on the truck itself?
So right between the wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Autobot symbol you want
Yeah.
right in between the two wheels.
That's where your point load is. That's why there's two axles right there.
Well, look at that. You learn something
Okay.
every
That's
day.
right.
So that means that both wheels won't be directly under it. It'll be out just a little bit.
Yes.
That's good. That's
Maybe
fine.
so.
I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately,
Yeah, I
you can
would-
put it wherever you want to, but I think it would be most accurate where you had it.
I think
mean, I would say, like, as long as you have enough clearance to turn it, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
wherever
put
you
it wherever you want. You know what I mean?
All right.
But yeah,
Okay.
I think like lining the Autobot symbol up with the middle of the tires, that would be probably
All right.
the best go.
That's my vote too.
Hmm.
Well,
I concur.
now that we finished voting, let's find out what JD's working on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the camera to work again because I only have one
Oh, down there.
One
Yeah,
USB.
I need to bring my laptop down there next time we do a show.
I did got the
The
Fridge?
red line. Do you got the red line on it?
yeah.
Nice.
That looks good. Is he
Oh,
dead
nice.
now? I think Refrigerator Perry is dead.
Mm,
I don't think so. I think he's still alive.
I think that looks really good.
Focus.
It won't. It's finding other things to focus on behind you. It's fine.
No, that looks really good.
It does.
What was the base for that guy?
Heavy duty. Roadblock.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Had a bunch of them.
So you're not doing anything?
I don't know. I might put more, coats of paint on this, and I don't know.
Draw another cool ass symbol for this group you're in.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
That's on my iPad. That's upstairs.
That took off like wildfire, man. That was awesome.
It is very cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was really cool.
Well, thanks. It was fun.
Seriously, it was cool.
Yeah. It looks really good too. It's got all the wonderful things you would want in a faction symbol.
In a faction symbol. Yeah. So,
Oh,
what are you working on, dear? What are you working on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
I am working on a picture for a friend's little girl.
Yeah. You gonna show it off?
Should I? It's not even
Yes!
halfway done.
Yeah.
Picture pages with Bill
Picture
Cosby.
pages. So this is this would be for Mr. Jeremy B, his daughter, Q. She has a birthday,
Q.
but
Like
yeah.
the James Bond.
Yes.
I think her name is Quinlan, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And they call her Q. And her favorite anime is or it's a video game called Genshin Impact. And this is like her favorite character, and he asked me to kind of like turn her into this character. And here it is. Can you see it at all?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought I brought you into the. There it is.
Oh, that's
And is
nice.
it like a fighting game?
I
Wow.
think so. It says Shogun on it. I can only assume that it is. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
very
working
cool.
on coloring it so that all of the pretty colors that her character is visible, and yeah.
No, that's really cool.
Very cool.
I-
Yeah.
I thought she was drinking from like a margarita glass for a second. I couldn't
No,
see
it's
the
a little
bird.
bird. I just can't get
Yeah. She had like it was just the way like her hand like if I couldn't see the bird because my vision is
How's
thank
that?
you diabetes. Yeah, no,
Wow.
much better.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's nice. Very nice.
Killing it. She's killing it.
She
Get
is
there.
killing it.
She's gonna
Thanks.
steal my job.
Stop it. I'm not.
Be fired soon.
No.
I think old Opie will be happy with that.
Good. I hope he is too. I'm putting a lot of time into it. I was gonna try to get as much of it done by her birthday as I could, but there's a lot of like color detail in this that I need
Yeah.
to make sure is there. So I kind of ran out of time, and I feel like a jerk, but we'll get it. It's gonna get done either way. He told me about it like he asked me about it maybe like two weeks ago. So I need a little more time than that.
Yeah, Opie, you need to give some fucking lead time, my man. It's not like she's baking a huckleberry pie that just takes, an hour or
Huckleberry
so.
pie.
Yeah. That's Opie's favorite.
That sounds nice.
God damn it.
Can't say I've ever had a huckleberry pie.
I don't even think it's a real thing.
No?
I think I just made it up.
I mean,
Sounds
even
like
if you
made
did.
it up, but we'll have to figure out what do you think would be
A
in
huckleberry?
a huckleberry pie?
Huckleberries.
Huckleberries?
Huckleberries?
Are they real? Are huckleberries a real thing?
I believe they are.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
are.
too.
That's definitely some fucking Opie shit though. Like, Opie made me a huckleberry pie.
Yeah, you're
Barney.
probably right.
Barney Fife drops it on the floor. They got to
Barney Fife.
they got to fucking find another huckleberry pie because it's the annual pie baking contest, and Aunt B really wanted to win.
Yeah.
So they got to fucking come up with a pie that's not smashed to shit. Welcome to. I could have written for that show.
Probably.
Fuck, I could write for Star Wars shows.
Well, maybe we should start a show, guys.
Just throw a little fucking dumb baby alien or robot in there. searching for huckleberry pies.
Maybe we should write our own show.
We could.
And
The Star Wars show I want to see
is where they have
Bill.
Huckleberry Pie? No.
No, is Bill Burr's character from The Mandalorian, and like this fucking dweeby ass Jedi who survived the purge because he's just a fucking dweeb, and he's like just into space fungus. But he's got like a lightsaber, but he can't really use it. And like he has some level of force powers, but they're all terrible. And they're super spotty. And they just go around like they're like a taxi service. They just go from planet to planet, like picking people up. Like, I need a ride to Bespin. Like, all right, kid, get in the fucking back. Brrr. And then they just have madcap adventures.
I find that very interesting.
Madcap.
This will be funny.
And just like it could be the yuck kind of like Star Wars show, but you know, it could be like along the lines of Peacemaker, where it's like really fucking dopey, but it has a little bit of heart.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll cross the picket lines. What's the cast of Euphoria gonna do to me if I fucking cross the picket lines?
I don't know.
Nothing. I'll just be like, look out, I have gluten in my hands, and they'll just be like, ah! They'll run away.
They're gonna cancel you on Twitter.
Oh no. Oh no. Not that.
Nobody wants to get canceled. Come on.
Hashtag cancel me, motherfucker.
That's what Bill Cosby said. And then look what happened to him.
I don't.
No. Listen. I remember it distinctly. So Bill Cosby had this history, right? That was not too well known. And
no, Brian, correct yourself.
And then whatchamacallit? You know, everybody's like making memes of people, blah blah blah. So he actually put something out there into the internet, said, "Hey, why don't everybody meme me?" And then everybody just started memeing like, it gets away with countless infractions of rape and stuff like that, and then it just blew out of proportion from that, and ended up all these people came out of the woodwork and started pressing charges on him.
Well, that wasn't as like people knew about it.
I didn't know about it.
I forget who blew up his spot. It was another comedian, Hannibal Buress, I think his name is. And he went on a podcast and he was kind of talking about like how Bill Cosby, like all the, like the dirty, black comedians at that time, he would fucking call them up and just be like, hey, you can't act like that. Just being a fucking dickhead. Eddie Murphy does a whole bit on it, but that's what he would do. And then people started finding out, like, no, this dude fucking date rapes people. Like, don't even listen to him. This fucking Jello pudding pops.
Fucking Jello pudding pops.
There's always room for Jello.
There is always room for Jello pudding.
Yes,
that is true.
I can't help but love Jello. I really can't. I do love it.
I love Jello, and I especially love the little jigglers.
Yeah, they're pretty tasty. They're
like
fun.
my mother's terrible at cooking. She sucks. There's only a couple of things she can make: liver and onions. She makes a killer liver.
My goodness, really? You like liver and onions? Seriously?
That's fucking gross, man.
It's one of my favorite meals.
Oh God.
You're so awful.
I'm so awful. Why am I awful?
The liver and onions is awful, I think is what he was trying to say.
No, Brian said I am awful. Because I like liver and onions. Sorry, it's not a fucking roast beef sandwich and a fucking transformer, Brian. No, I love liver and onions, but she makes good liver and onions. And she also makes good Jello jigglers. Like she used to make for Easter, which is a dumb fucking holiday. She used to make the jigglers in the eggs. So it looks like a fucking little egg, but it's Jello. And I used to just suck it through my teeth. I wouldn't even chew it. I just it was so delicious.
I
So
can't
those
say
are
anything.
those are the two
Nice.
things my mother made.
I used to
They're
drink
good.
Jello through a straw. It was fun.
Oh, wait, like when it was solidified?
Oh yeah, I like doing that too.
No, like the school Jello, because it's not quite solidified, but it's not quite solid either. You know what I mean?
It's not quite a liquid. It's not quite a solid.
Yeah. The school Jello was always a little runnier than whatever you made at home, so I would just drink it.
Chug it. Now, what's your favorite flavor?
Lime.
That's a good one. I
Lime
go
Jell-O.
grape then lime.
That's one.
I mean, grape's okay, but man, that lime Jello gets me every time. I'm like, buddy, this is delicious. I could just eat
Yeah.
lime Jello all the time. Just
Now,
eat it.
do you like a parfait? Like, would you like a lime parfait?
What do you mean? Parfait?
So, like
as in-
like a lot of times, like I've seen Jello with with whipped cream or something like that. I feel
mean
like
like- with fruit in it and shit? No.
no.
You putting fruit in Jello, you need to be smacked. I'll smack you. Come here. I'll smack
No,
you.
not fruit, but it's like Jello, like kind of mixed, incorporated with like whipped cream, so it's like all whipped together.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
like
I kinda know what you
chunk-
mean.
But I would
Like-
do like a key lime flavor.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Don't they make like what's kind of salad is that they make with Jello and whipped cream? Isn't it like
Ambrosia salad.
that? Ambrosia. Yeah, that's it.
That's from that dumb fucking movie you guys love, by that dumb fucking director.
Edward Scissorhands. I knew that's where you were going.
Yep, that's right. Remember, like the lady shows up to the fucking picnic
Yeah. Try
And
my
she's trying-
ambrosia salad.
and she's trying to fuck old Edward,
Yeah.
and she's like, "I got my ambrosia salad."
Yeah, that was creepy as shit. I was always like, this is weird. I've never been to a cookout and anybody tried to make me eat anything. You know, it's just wicked bizarre.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I've never been in a situation where it's been like, you have to try this. No, I've never been in that situation in my life. It's weird.
Maybe because I'm fat, people just force that on me.
Really? What?
Like people just be like, "You have to try my blah blah blah."
Dude, I've met you. You are not fat. You're
I am fat.
Fine.
I'm fat. I'm fucking fat.
crazy.
I'm working on it, though. I'm working on me.
We smell our own, buddy.
That's right.
Hey, whatever. You're
I get
not
this
fat
deal.
either. Stop it.
I get this deal about dressing, like around Thanksgiving. Like I cannot fucking stand it. I don't know what it is. It's just
Really?
taste. Yeah, I do. I fucking hate it. So every time, like when I met Kim or my stepmom, I'm like, no, it's fucking gross. I can't eat it. Okay. So even as a kid, they wouldn't make me eat it because I'd make such a big fucking deal out of it. Then Kim's mom, oh, you haven't tried my stuffing. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm like,
see,
"No,
motherfuckers that say
doesn't
that
matter.
shit.
It doesn't fucking matter. A turd is a turd. It doesn't matter how much fucking shit you put on it. It's still a
Right.
turd. And
Yeah,
then,
I mean-
oh, Aunt Debbie, oh yeah, you haven't tried my dressing yet. And I'm like, no, you people don't understand. I don't fucking like it. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Right,
That's some passive aggressive shit that I can't
Yeah.
stand.
Me either.
We're-
Plenty of turkey and potatoes. I'm
See,
good.
I actually love dressing. I
Me
fucking
too.
love it.
Yeah, I put it
I-
away.
Like I'll eat double the amount of that than I will a turkey. But that's fine. But if you came to my house, Mike, and I was like, "Oh, we're having a turkey dinner," and you're like, "All right, I don't want any fucking dressing," I'd be like, "Cool." I wouldn't be like, "Well, you haven't tried mine." Like, fuck
Yeah.
you. You're not.
No.
You're not a fucking 5-star chef out here, Aunt Edith. And I can see fucking raisins in there. The
No.
fuck outta here.
No. Who the fuck puts raisins in that shit? No,
White
no.
people.
I know that's
No,
a party
what?
foul.
What?
Matt hates white people. It's always
I
making
don't
fun
like
of
them.
My
Well, it's
my
like-
aunt makes
He calls their chicken
oyster
garbage.
dressing. My aunt puts oysters in this shit. I don't like that.
Oysters.
Don't put oysters in fucking stuffing, man. What the fuck? No.
That's bad enough.
It's supposed to be, it's bread, man. It's bread with
Yeah,
like, some seasonings and
It's
it.
exactly like as the name describes. It's stuffing. Like you stuff the turkey, or it's like filler.
Right.
It helps keep that big motherfucker moist.
Yeah.
I've had it with different types of bread, and that's kind of like a cornbread one.
Yeah,
like
that's good as shit. I love cornbread.
Or like I've had it with pumpernickel. It doesn't look real
Yeah.
appetizing, but it's
but that flavor though that pumpernickel has, man, that'd be good. I would try that. Yeah, that sounds nice.
And then my ex-wife's, my ex-mother-in-law, this dumb bitch, and I mean that in the kindest way possible.
Sure you do. Okay.
She decided to try to make fucking stuffing out of graham crackers.
What?
This shit, like, she brought it out, and I was like, what the it looked like a fucking cow flop.
No.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I told my wife at the time, I'm like, we are not ever coming over here for Thanksgiving ever again. The turkey was like fucking leather.
No.
The fucking potatoes were like watery. Like nothing was good. There wasn't one thing where I was like,
killing me, man.
That was delicious.
You don't understand. Food is so important to me, and when people fuck it up, it's just out of the fact that they don't care. They don't like it. They don't enjoy it, so they fuck it up because they don't like it. Do you know how much time I spend on all these things? Like stuffing alone, I put like 3 hours into stuffing because it's so good, man. You can't fuck that up, man. It goes in the turkey. It has to have all this flavor in it, so you keep the turkey moist, and then it sits in there, and it just like. All that meat
absorbs
in that turkey.
The fat.
Yes. Oh, it's so.
Mike's like, fuck you, motherfuckers.
No, it's okay. You don't have to like it. It's fine.
Totally good on. Well, it's. I think that's why it's such an oddity because so many people love it, and they're like, "How can you not like dressing?" I'm like, I don't know.
Mike, I'm with you. I mean, I have a couple forkfuls. You know, I'll put a decent. Thing on my plate, but I'm not going back for seconds on it.
Is it because it usually has onions in it, Brian?
That's right. It's got some kind of weird heterogeneous texture to it. Like, why is it crunchy sometimes? I don't know.
Celery.
See?
Yeah, people don't cook celery long enough.
Or if it's on the outside, if it's just coming out of the asshole of the bird, that part gets crispier.
Well, I do like the crispy part.
Yeah, the bread will get brown.
Yeah,
my mom just makes it in a
pot.
A casserole.
In a sock?
Yeah.
Casserole dish. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean
she makes it in a sock, man.
That's why he doesn't.
I mean,
silly dude.
There's some that goes in the bird too. You have to be careful.
This stuffing tastes like a foot.
Sometimes the dressing doesn't get up to temp, and it basically you got undercooked turkey juice in it. So yeah, be careful.
That's correct. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I mean there's two schools of thought with that. Like typically when I make a turkey, I don't shove it up the turkey's ass. I usually cook it in a separate casserole dish, but I use my little fucking inseminator device, and I pull the turkey grease, and I just kind of feather that into the dressing.
That's a nice way to do it.
As it's cooking.
Feathering it in.
I like to do it both ways. I like to stuff it and bake it. Yeah. But I always like, when I make my dressing, I roast I chop my vegetables up and I roast them.
Your mirepoix,
for like 20 minutes, man. You gotta get it set. You can't put raw freaking shit in there like that. It's dumb.
It is.
I don't understand people.
That's what my mom does.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, she just chops them up and puts them right in.
I can't.
Nope. Yeah, you gotta saute those onions.
I would never eat her stuffing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, like that's my grandmother. My grandmother's a great cook. She's a great cook. Like she does really great stuff. But then every once in a while, like her dressing is on point. But then she'll be like, I put raisins in it this year. I'm like, Graham, what the fuck, man?
Why?
Stop putting raisins in
like
I was watching the Food Channel and they said that.
Why would
No,
they
she
put
don't watch.
raisins?
She's a fucking old, fucking stubborn Polak. She don't watch no fucking Food Channel. But she just gets these ideas in her head. She'll have these great recipes. Like, she makes a killer oatmeal raisin cookie, and those are my absolute favorite
Mine
cookies.
too, dude.
I
I love them.
That's the
fucking
only time I like raisins is in those kind of cookies.
yeah, agreed, Mike. Absolutely agreed. And then one time I go over there, and there's like chocolate chips in there.
What?
In the
No,
Get
no,
the
no, no.
In
Yeah,
in the
that's
oatmeal
not.
raisin.
You
Yeah.
can't- mm-mm.
No.
No,
Right.
I've put dried cranberries in oatmeal raisin before, and that's not terrible. That's okay.
But that's raisin adjacent, and I'll give you a
Yeah.
little bit of a pass.
Thanks.
I won't be. I'll eat it and be like,
Glad you're okay with it.
cranberry-ish. I would have preferred raisins, but this isn't too bad. You can scratch it off the bucket list. But it's raisin adjacent. But like, and I know motherfuckers like Sally and Sydney, they're like, I want chocolate in there. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
No.
My aunt puts walnuts in them motherfuckers. I won't eat them. Like, no.
Walnuts.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. I'm not touching them. Forget it. I don't want anything
Look,
to do
the
with it.
name says it all.
That's right, JD.
Oatmeal raisin.
Raisin cookies.
That's it. That's all it's
That's
supposed
it.
to be.
That's all you got to put in it.
And your sugar and your flour and your eggs and whatnot.
And it's done. It's done. It's that fast.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's that easy. It's just so like you can walk a child through that. It's so
Right.
They're not oatmeal chocolate oatmeal raisin, or it's just oatmeal raisin
Raisin.
Yeah.
cookies.
You know what's super decadent? I'm going to give you some super. You take an oatmeal raisin cookie and you put like some ice cream on top of it.
Oh, fuck
And then you put another fucking cookie on top of that.
Yeah.
Making some sandwiches.
Making some sandwiches
Oatmeal
that I can
raisin
put in
ice
Optimus
cream.
Prime.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what you could do? You could pour your milk in there and dip your cookies in there.
I don't fuck with no milks.
What?
Whatever.
I-
You don't have to.
Oh,
I'll fuck
make
with
me-
all the milk and cookies. You don't have to touch it. I'll fuck with whatever.
I
It's
get
fine.
the vibes. I do get the vibes. But if I have a glass of milk, I'll shit my pants.
Well, that's a different thing, man.
Like
What
literally,
about some almond milk or something, you know?
I-
Lou said walnuts are gross and everything. I feel exactly the same way. I can't fucking stand the damn things. They're gross.
they have their
Walnuts are for
place.
Squirrels.
No, I drink oat milk here and there,
Oh,
but I get that. But like, I don't trust grown ass people that like just have like a glass of milk
why?
Why?
because it's fucking weird, man.
I
Look-
like a glass of milk when I eat spaghetti. Like if I eat
I
anything,
so I
like
will
that.
say that like as a kid, like we'd have milk
Wacky.
at dinner, and it's like ugh.
I still
But like,
do.
which I don't know. There's something with
So-
spaghetti.
It neutralizes the acidity of tomato.
Yeah. Okay.
Tomato.
Yeah, I usually will.
I'm in.
That's why.
Spaghetti's kind of off the menu for me for a while. All pastas and carb type shit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
tomato based stuff just fucks my stomach up. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
No. I have to
already
be a
popping
little.
tums before I go to bed, but definitely milk helps.
Yeah. But
just
I
like
mean,
it.
like
It's refreshing. I'm like,
Sydney works doing landscaping and shit, right?
mm-hmm.
And she works with this motherfucker. And last week, you got it was all was Mike. Was it hot where you were last week?
Yeah, it was pretty warm.
It's warm here.
Pretty
I know
warm.
that.
Like-
it was
We're here.
It was nasty
70s
out.
to 80s.
We were like at the
No.
We were
Yeah.
like right in the 90s, and it was fucking muggy, dude. It was
Yeah.
like fucking Cambodia.
It was the worst week. It was so fucking sticky out.
It was awful.
miserable.
Like-
yeah.
It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And she said that she works with this dude, and he's a fucking idiot. He's a moron, right? And she said every morning last week, the dude brought a half gallon of fucking whole milk and drank it before the start of a work day.
Oh, Jesus.
Ew.
He's-
I mean, is he trying to just make
He's pulling a
coil?
Ron Burgundy. He's pulling
Like-
a Ron Burgundy.
It's fucking no, and she says he doesn't. He's like one of these fucking CrossFit idiots that are part of
Oh.
that cult,
Sure,
and
yeah.
he fucking
They're
every
special,
morning.
kind of stupid.
Yeah, every morning he's like a fucking half gallon of fucking whole milk. God
In
damn,
the
like
heat.
in the
heat.
yeah, that's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
heat, dude.
I wouldn't want that much
no,
dairy in my
no,
stomach if it was that hot.
No.
No.
Yeah,
I
because
can't.
it's just gonna
You
turn
wanna
to
feel fucking-
cheese.
Yeah, you
fucking
feel
Curdle in your
bloated.
stomach, and you're gonna be fucking railing, fucking blowing
Yeah.
chunks and shit.
No.
I don't even like to
One
really.
day it'll hit him. It'll hit him like that.
I don't even really like working outside. Like it would be hot like that, and we'd be on a job site, and the guys would be like, "Oh, let's get pizzas or whatever." I'm like, "Nah, man."
Yeah,
Like,
I can't do that. I can't eat a lot at work. I've
No.
gotta eat like a little bird at work, because if I go back to work, especially after lunch, I'm all full and bloated and shit. I'm fucking miserable for the next 3 hours. I'm like, no,
Right?
no fucking way.
yeah,
Wayne,
I
how
don't.
about it, buddy? I know you're in that chat. Hey,
Yeah.
Wayne, how about it? Yeah. Not when it's hot. Nope.
No, I mean, like, I don't typically eat till dinner anyway. You know, like I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. Yeah, I
That's not
might
good
have
for you,
some.
pal.
It's fine. Who made these fucking rules, man?
Yeah, I drink coffee till about 10 o'clock and maybe have a light snack. I do all my eating at dinner time.
Yeah, like I might have like an apple or something, like some fucking light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I used to eat granola bars.
that, like I can see that. Like, you know, I have like a little something in my bag, but these motherfuckers, it'd be 90 degrees out and we're doing tree work. And they'd be like, "Oh, let's get fucking pastrami subs." I'm like, fuck you all the way
No.
off.
No, that's too much food. Wayne and I would stop and get something like after work sometimes, like before you headed home or before you
Right,
stopped to
right.
check a job or something.
Right.
A
Like
lot
a
of the
little
time.
pre-dinner, whatever. Like
Like,
I get
sometimes
that.
was my dinner.
Sometimes it was your dinner, right? No, I get that. But while you're working, like just being all fucking bloated. And then a big thing up here is like we have a lot of guys who are Brazilian,
hmm
and these motherfuckers, they'll bring a crock pot.
Oh yeah.
Like a little mini, like I've seen full-size crock pots and I've seen the mini crock pots.
Mhm.
And they'll be on a job site and they'll just plug it into like the client's fucking thing. You know, they'll plug it in at like 10:30, and then they'll have like they eat a full-on like meal.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oh, the sheetrocker crews do that too. They got a little kitchen set up, and the whole job site smells like fucking burritos and shit. And it's like, Jesus Christ, man. No wonder there's no toilet paper in the fucking shitters all the time, because you guys are eating that shit all the time.
I don't even want to talk about the shitters on job sites. Oh my fucking god, man.
So I used to love when I did HVAC. I used to love like I'd bring frozen chicken fingers with me to work
In the wintertime?
in the wintertime.
That's different.
And when it was, you know, when I started getting hungry or whatever, I would take one of our fittings, because they're sheet metal fittings, and I'd take tin foil, put my chicken fingers in there, and then stick the fitting in front of the little torpedo heaters,
Nice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mm.
heat up your food, and then you got like hot chicken fingers or whatever for.
That's a pretty
Lunch.
genius way to handle some.
Are those tubes that have the flame pouring out the back of them? They're like
Yeah.
propane or- yeah,
Yeah, it's like a little
we call
turbine.
those salamanders.
Salamanders,
Oh,
yeah.
those
yeah, that's
things-
yeah.
Those things heat the whole goddamn planet up about
Yeah.
10 feet around them. They're getting really hot.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's a good.
Yeah,
good
I'd take my fitting and just sit it like literally 1.5 feet, 2 feet in front of it, and
nice.
in like, whatever, 20 minutes, I got fucking
Hot chicken fingies.
hot fucking chicken fingers. Yeah.
I knew dudes who would put like cans of soup on the
Yeah.
manifolds of cranes. You pop a hole in it and just put it on the manifold, and it sits there for an hour, and then it's fucking hot soup.
Oh yeah.
That's smart stuff, guys. You're thinking.
Yeah, well, when you're on a job site and you do what you got to do, man. But
Oh,
job
no,
site.
no. I got in trouble for trying to cool my ass off on a job site. I had the flu and we were spraying out this one big ass fucking house, and we had to get it done. It wasn't like, one of those situations like, oh, I'm sick, I can't go to work, like
It was like do or die time.
You got to do it, you got to go to work, you got to make that money, you got to do your thing, So I'm there. Wayne usually would spray and I'd back roll and run to dump buckets in the sprayer, and we finished up. It took us a good amount of time to do the whole house, but it's the end of the day and it's hot as hell. It was middle of summer, fucking sweating bullets,
Mm-hmm.
and so I went outside to start cleaning up paint stuff, and I decided I was going to try to cool my head off because I had a fever and I was really feeling like shit. I mean, there's no one else around. Nobody's at the house. It's just Wayne and I, and him and I kept distance, But I just I flopped my head down and just drenched my freaking hair because it was too much, Yeah. And these customers complained that I was out there playing in water.
Oh Jesus.
Beside the.
She's out there.
Oh yeah, right. Because that's me.
Yeah, fucking redo.
Fucking Baywatching it.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say flash dance, but
yeah, that was me. I'm flash dancing it up. No, they bitched. They bitched to the builder.
people like that are fucking assholes, man.
When you come down here and do this shit for a while.
Yeah, you just fucking paying me to do this, and it's 90 fucking degrees up. Like, it'd be one thing if they came home and you were like swimming around in their fucking pool.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different.
Like,
Right.
there's a line, but somebody's like running their head under the hose for 30 seconds. At the end of the day, like, fuck you.
Right. Yeah, it pissed me off really good because it was like,
Mm.
I'm not out there trying to do anything. I'm just out there trying to come down off of a really sweaty situation, and
Yeah, sure.
this fucking bitch.
I'll be right back.
She's out here playing in the water. Yeah, I'm
playing in the fucking
Playing
water.
in the
Yeah, I
fucking
was out
water.
here with my fucking squirt. Fuck you, you old fucking shrew.
Yep. Yeah.
The owners from the last.
I'm out here in a bikini, shaking my shit for everybody. I'm doing strip teases out here in the water, motherfucker, you asshole.
The owners, that's always
Yeah,
the
Chan's
wonderful
wet
part of the
t-shirt
job.
content.
This guy came out and we had like 5 honey buckets, I think, in a row. And it was, fairly easy for the guys to come by and clean them. And they clean them pretty often. I mean, they never got really nasty or nothing. But the owner's like, do we really need all 5 of those? And it's like, dude, this isn't even your building yet. Just get the fuck out of here. So he starts whining and complaining, and then the owner
Is a honey bucket? Is that what you poop in and stuff?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, not if I can absolutely help. I try to take care of that stuff at home, but I mean,
Right.
emergencies here and there. But he's like, oh yeah, they're kind of unsightly, and it was getting close to the end of the job, and they're like, well, we still have a lot of people working here, and so I think we can probably get away with just having 2. And they're like, well, I don't know, it's come down to a sanitary issue if you don't have enough for everybody. And these times, people were kind of sometimes using the bathrooms inside, which they all had water to them and they were working, but then they took all the shitters away, and then there was only 2 left because the people I work for are a bunch of fucking cowards and wouldn't stand up for themselves. And So now these 2 shitters that get cleaned out every 3 days are fucking just nasty as you can even imagine after like a day.
Ugh.
So now everyone's going to the bathroom in the fucking units. And they're like, oh, you can't be doing that. And like, oh, there's nowhere else to fucking go. I'm not going to step inside that fucking thing. It's a goddamn biohazard.
Right.
So, and then they'll, oh, what are we going to do? And it's like, well, you guys should have fucking
Brought the buckets back.
nuts and told the owner. Yeah, we ended up bringing them back. And they were fucking mad as shit about that. It's like, what do you expect people to do? Fucking hold it all day?
I've never heard of that before.
It's
Honey
fucking
bucket.
crazy. Well, every time a fucking owner gets involved or they want to put their 2 cents in or whatever,
yeah.
they always got to fucking
I know.
have their little power trip and whatnot.
It's like, what do you expect people to do, man?
Yeah.
Well, that's
That
like
was
Sydney.
Go
That's
ahead.
like Sydney, and you probably the same thing, Chan. It's like, sometimes she would have to like take the truck to the closest bathroom.
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, that definitely was a thing depending on the situation, but I had myself like on a schedule and I did all my business before I left the house,
Yeah.
speaking on the number 2 side of the street, like
Yeah,
that,
no, right.
That was always like, that was done before I even, before I did damn near anything in the morning. That was like goal number 1. But like, definitely if we were in a situation where there was really no bathroom to use or the porta potties were fucking terrible outside, we would, take a ride someplace, and if I actually had to go. But I'm also I'll piss in the woods, man. Like if it's got to come down, I don't care, man. I will go to the bathroom where I have to go to the bathroom, and not make a big deal out of it, and
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the places she was working, like for the guys, you just jump in the back of the chip truck and take a piss or whatever.
Sure,
like it's a little more involved for her, and she's like, we're in like upper end like Boston suburbs, with like multi-million-dollar homes, and there's fucking literally cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that's.
And so she would just take a truck and go to like,
somewhere
take a
local.
ride, man. Take a ride.
Yeah. And it just is what it is.
Dude, I like. I got really uncomfortable at some job sites, and we're working new homes and stuff like that. I'm not peeing in somebody else's brand new toilet. Like, I don't want to fucking, that doesn't feel right to me.
Hell no.
You don't want to christen it?
No. I don't feel like it. I don't want to be involved in that. And I definitely don't want to be caught doing it by a homeowner that gets mad at me for, dunking my head under a fucking faucet. It's bad enough,
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just working job sites. And then like some people are really cool. Like for instance, I did tree work for the guy who started Sam Adams Brewing Company. We worked at his house. Ed Koch. But he was like super cool. He's like, it was lunchtime, and he comes out. He's like, hey guys, like, feel free if you want to jump in the pool, go right ahead. He's like, I don't care.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
And this is to a bunch of fucking sweaty, grimy tree guys. He's like, yeah, go ahead. He's like, it's fine. He's like, however you want to go in there, nobody's home. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. He's like, I'd offer you beers, but I don't think that's a great idea.
Right.
And he was super cool, and he tipped us all $100 when we left, and gave us all a bunch of swag. He was a really fucking good dude. But yeah, and some people like long and short of it, some people will be like, hey, if you need to use the bathroom, go ahead.
Yeah. Or they'd say, oh, there's a powder room over there, you can use it. Or
right.
We did have clients sometimes that would even buy us lunch or whatever.
Yep.
And, there are some decent people out there who get it,
Yeah, but there are just some real fucking cockholes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some
people get really grateful, and some people get really snobby,
Right. And I found because like the company I work for, we do a lot of high end houses. We do a lot of high end shit. So you got people who are like insanely wealthy, and I find those people are usually pretty chill. Like they're usually really good to the workers. It's the
Yeah.
people who are like, yeah, they have like $1 million or whatever, but those are the ones that are just like, just let me do my fucking job. Like
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a while. I know how to prune your fucking tree. And just
Right.
back, well, what about it's those people that are the like nothing is ever good enough. Like you're taking advantage of them, like
Yeah. That was always my least favorite situation when they'd start following you around the house.
oh,
God,
dude.
yeah. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Or you try to explain to them like they'll have like a shrub under their window or whatever, and like there's nothing to cut back to. Like if oh, you can't get that any lower. I'm like, no, because then all the top is there's going to be no green. It's just going to be sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I trimmed the bush in front of my house. I fucked that thing up, man.
Did you do it with shears, Brian?
Yeah. Oh, and I also have like a hedge trimmer, I guess.
Yeah, but it's powered, right?
Yeah, I do both.
Yeah, see, I do pretty much everything we do is hand snips. It's just a little pair of hand snips.
Yeah, I do that as well.
And you cut deep inside so you get interior
Damn it.
growth so you can actually like have something so it's not just green all the way on the outside and then you like look inside and it's just, oh, okay, there's like 3 inches of green all around this thing. But
I never thought of that.
yeah, no, that's why, like you punch holes in things so you can let interior growth happen because plants need
Otherwise, it's
sunlight
just
to
like
grow.
Otherwise, it's just like a
shelf.
a basketball. Yeah, there's nothing on the
Right.
inside.
Yeah, it's like an M&M,
Yeah.
But if you have light that penetrates inside of your shrubs, it'll actually grow inside, and now you have more shit to prune back to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, I've been doing this a while. I sort of know what I'm fucking talking about when it comes
Sorta.
to trees and shrubs. Sorta.
Maybe kinda.
Mostly.
So,
my first.
talking about shitting and stuff.
Yes.
I just want to chime in. I never had to work. Well, I did work for a mover one summer, but Dave Matthews Band concerts, tailgating for 8 hours or whatever.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I find that a banana before you leave the house really makes a difference.
Really?
Like as far as binding you up?
I think bananas are like natural, the opposite of laxatives.
As long as they're not very green. Green bananas will get you running to the bathroom, that's for sure.
That,
Well, I mean,
and
like-
basically I get there and I eat like half a sub or something like that. And then like
Roast beef, of course.
turkey club.
Or a turkey club.
And yeah. So it's always like it's funny to like go to a tailgate and be like, nope, I gotta watch my food intake because I do not want to have to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never shit in a porta potty ever.
Nope. No.
Oh, I did
Really?
once.
Wow.
I did
I
once
have.
like 3 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
Just nope. I used to have a real thing where I couldn't shit anywhere but my house.
Same.
So I'm like Chan, I would either like my body would be on a routine. It's like you shit in the AM or you shit in the PM.
That's right.
And they like up until I was probably like 25,
Oh, it's
Like-
much older, but go ahead.
I would not shit anywhere but my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like just straight up would not. And there were a couple incidents where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna poop my pants.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst, most uncomfortable, like not relaxing at all, just like stressful,
Yes.
like poop. And like
not fun.
I'm not about that life.
Uh-uh.
Dude,
That's
I've been on job sites for over 30 years, and I've done it so many times.
That's
You
a
know, I'm
long
not-
time to be on a job site.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to convince anybody here, but there is a way to do it. If you absolutely have to, you go in, you take some of those ass gaskets, you put
Yep.
it in, you make yourself a landing pad, so nothing is going to come up out of there. And then you put one on the seat. First, I'll wipe the seat off, put that down, and just get in and out of there as quick as humanly possible.
Yeah. I don't
It's
even
not-
like peeing. I've pissed on the outside of porta potties because the inside was so disgusting. Like I can't.
Oh, you're that guy, huh?
What do you mean? What guy?
Oh, you don't mean peeing on the seat.
No, I'll piss
No,
outside the like.
Oh, right. Yeah.
just
No,
fire.
absolutely. No, I would never do that to somebody. But I'll like if I open the door and it's like a fucking nightmare in there, I'll just
Yeah.
walk around the back and I'll just piss outside of it because fuck that.
No, I totally get that, but like from where I'm coming from is we didn't have a choice.
Right.
So you either shit
No,
in the
no,
pants
I get it.
or you use
I-
one of those things. And
I
it
get
wasn't
it.
like you're in the middle of the city, so it isn't like you can go off into the woods or nothing. You know. But
Right.
The only
like Chan
time-
and everybody says, you time it right because I get up extra early just so I can have my coffee, make sure I can get all that stuff moving and gone, and then I'm on my way to work, and then
Right.
it's usually fine. But
Yeah, that. But every once in a while,
That's
you
right.
get a fucking stray.
You
Oh,
got a
yeah.
bad day coming, you know.
yeah.
And I've literally, I've had to. It was like do or die. I
Yeah.
couldn't leave the job site, and this is fucking terrible. Like they had like all these border plants around their front fucking foundation,
Oh God.
so I just dipped in there, dug a little fucking hole, pooped in the hole, took off a shoe, wiped with my sock,
No.
and then buried it.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man.
That was a bad day, wasn't it?
That was a real bad day. I don't know
You got
what
blisters. You got blisters on that foot, didn't you?
No,
For walking around afterwards with no
Without
sock
the
on?
sock on.
no.
I would have.
Why would you get blisters on your feet because you don't wear socks?
Because
that
that-
those fucking boots are all.
Isn't
fucking
that how
hard and
that
shit.
works?
Your boot will rub on your foot more without the added thickness of the stock.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, as soon as I come home, I
It's one day.
I take my shoes off and my socks. Like I go outside. I walk around barefoot all the time.
That's not walking around with a shoe with no socks.
That's not with your boots on though.
Yeah, but it toughens your feet up.
Oh, well, maybe you should have said that.
I thought it was directly
Oh.
implied.
Matt's got hobbit feet over there then.
Yeah, I do kind of have some fucking hobbit
Look,
feet.
man,
Dude,
before
my
my
fucking-
accident, I did not wear shoes if I did not have to. I hated shoes.
If
I
I
get
see
it.
somebody walking in gravel or fucking something, or even on a sidewalk in bare feet, it makes my feet fucking hurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty tough everywhere except my fucking feet. don't
No,
know.
I mean,
I've got super sensitive feet.
There are
used
certain
to-
point, like where I've walked across the mulch bed at our house, and I'm like, that was a bad idea, barefooted.
Yeah. I have walked across Blackfoot or Blacktop with my bare feet. Blah blah blah.
Oof.
Before.
Yeah, that's a thing that we should remind our pet owners that when it's that hot, you gotta be careful of your furred
That's
friends'
right.
feetsies.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
That's right.
You don't want them walking on fucking blacktop and shit. It hurts their feetsies.
Kinley gets her walks in the morning, so that's usually not an issue. But yeah, you put the palm of your hand down on the asphalt, and if it burns your hand, chances are pretty good it's going to be burning the bottom of your dog's pads too. So
Yep.
Yep.
Safety first, people. Safety
Yeah, you
first.
gotta look out for your furred
Definitely.
friends.
This is a PSA from your friends at Gravy Time.
Yep. We're all pet lovers except for Brian. He hates pets.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Does
He absolutely does.
I don't hate pets. I just
He
don't
likes.
have any.
He seems to like our dogs. Chewy snuggles with him every time he's here.
Yeah.
Mm. I think that's suspect. I think
And
that's
I
because
get all the
Chew-
licks from the
I think
main
that's because
vegan
Chewy knows there's a roast beef sandwich in his pocket.
That's Arby's.
auto.
Brian, have
Arby's
you ever
waiting in
shown
there.
up here with a roast beef sandwich in your pocket?
No, I don't think so.
That's not a
checking.
definite no.
No.
I'm just
I only-
checking, man.
It's a movie thing. When I use it when I go to the movies, Matt. I don't walk around with fucking Arby's.
In your pockets?
I've got a serious hankering for one of those right now.
Yeah.
Probably fuck up a 5-pack of those things.
They're not real popular up here.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's. I mean, so Worcester is the second biggest city in Massachusetts. There's one in all of Worcester. Worcester's pretty big. And then I think that there's another one like in Auburn or something like that. Like it's not Arby's is not a big chain around here.
I love Arby's.
Yeah, I do too.
I could fuck up some Arby's fries. I love them.
You like the
Their
curly?
fries are good.
Oh yeah, those curly fries are fucking. Those are good.
Both of them.
With the I like dipping them in the horsey sauce.
Oh, the horsey sauce. I love the horsey
Both of those
sauce.
sauces are good.
What's the red sauce?
That's
The
just
Arby's sauce?
It's like-
regular Arby's sauce.
Yeah. It's just like a barbecue sauce.
Now, how do you guys feel about the Arby's cheese? Like, do you just Brian, when you order an Arby's, do you just get the roast beef? That's it.
That's it. Yeah, you can't get the other one because it has an onion bun.
No,
The onion.
I'm sorry.
I think that's all I ever get too. Is just the plain old roast
Yeah.
beef sandwich.
Plain
They
old
have a
roast
really
beef.
good turkey sandwich there, though. I do get that sometimes.
Well, they kind of swerved out of their lane there for a minute.
I think they're still
Deli
swerving.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they were doing like some deli shit, and they were doing like I'm coming. If I'm going to Arby's, I'm getting a fucking roast beef. I'm getting a roast beef with some fries, and I'm gonna put your fucking horsey sauce on everything.
I
Yeah.
have a really
Hey,
hard
remember-
time of finding something I like and then changing. It's like I know for
Really?
a fact I like that, so I'm not gonna change.
I love to try new things. I'll try
So do-
once.
So do I, but like you go to Arby's and you're like, all right, like I'm getting a fucking roast beef sandwich. Like I'm not gonna get a fucking BLT at Arby's. You know, I'm not gonna like it's like these motherfuckers that go and they go to like an Irish pub style restaurant, which the you can't fucking throw a rock up here without hitting one of those places. And like you go there and you get like the fish and chips, you get the shepherd's pie, you get a beef stew, you know, stuff like that, stuff in
You
their
get the
lane.
bangers and mash. Yeah. I
Yeah, exactly, Chan. You know what I'm throwing down. And
got
you know,
yeah.
these motherfuckers will go in there and they'll order a steak.
Hmm.
Like, why are you ordering a fucking steak at O'Houlihan's and then you wonder why it sucks? It's like because they swerved out of their lane and
Is
it's
that like
not going to be good.
Is that like ordering a steak at a diner and expecting it to be good?
Right.
Kind of the same.
Kind
thought
of the same
process.
vibe, kind of. But like, do you go to a Mexican spot and get the fucking udon noodles? No, you don't.
Hmm. Maybe not. But what about? Hold on.
Hold on.
Do you remember back in the day, Arby's did a hot ham and cheese? Does anybody remember this?
Yes.
I do not.
I would get that shit. I would get that shit.
You
It
would
was so
fuck with
good.
it?
I fucked with it. I
You
loved
fucked
it.
with it real heavy?
Yeah. I'd eat like 2
Alright.
of them at a time back in the day.
Damn, girl. Sorry.
Look, I was like 120 pounds. I'd put food down, man. I didn't care.
Right. You throwing down that metabolism, that 20-year-old metabolism.
Yep, you know how it
You-
is.
You fucking eat 90 pounds of food and lose weight.
Yep.
I wish
That's how that shit was back in the day. Eating
Yeah.
like a Bigfoot pizza from Pizza Hut, loving life, you know.
Oh, yeah,
All by
Bigfoot.
yourself.
All by
Oh.
myself, yeah.
Yep.
I never liked Pizza Hut.
I didn't
Oh,
either.
I-
It was
I
just what
like it.
people bought, you know.
Yeah,
It's a little on the greasy side, but I love the flavor of it.
I was never a
Like a lot.
fan.
Godfathers.
Papa
Do they
G-
have those out there?
What ones?
Godfathers.
Oh
Nah.
no, I don't. No,
Those are a pretty good one out here.
around us, there are chains like there's like Domino's and shit, Papa John's, shit like that.
Yeah.
But like the real pizza places are like mom and pop, like
Mm-hmm.
it's like one, it's like they do pizzas and subs and fish and chips and wings.
Yeah.
That like those kind of joints. Those are more popular than like the chain.
I think Pizza Huts are all out of business out here. I don't know if there are any anywhere
Yeah,
else.
I don't
by
think they're.
me, they closed.
Were you a big Pizza Hut guy, Brian?
I'd have to really be in the mood. I think I liked it more when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
yeah, not so much.
Did your school do like the book club where you get the
Where
personal
you
pan
could get
pizza?
the fucking for every
Yeah.
book you read.
No, we didn't do that.
Yeah, we did
Like
that.
elementary school, it was like you had to fill out this paper where you had to read a book every day for a month, and if you did, then your teacher would give you a coupon for a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Totally mismeasured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a fucking thing, man.
And then like, you
Um,
go there and you can play like the Pac-Man machine, the sit-down machine, and hang out. It was a fun place when you were a kid. When you got older, it was like, why am I eating this again?
That was like some shit that it was like you'd get all stoned up and your buddy would have a coupon for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my mom got this coupon for fucking Pizza Hut. It's like,
Yeah.
we can get a large
All
pizza
right.
and a free meatballs.
Free
Yeah.
2 liter. Yeah.
And you'd just be stoned to the bejesus belt,
Yep.
just
Yeah.
eating.
Chowing down.
Yeah, fucking getting after it.
Pizza slut.
Even Papa John's, we would hit Papa John's hard back then.
Yeah,
Well, that was Brian's or Matt's favorite right there.
Papa John. I work for them,
No shit.
delivering fucking pizzas. Fucking shitty job. I'm not. Ugh.
I don't know if delivering pizzas is the greatest thing in the world to do as a young person. That's a tough one.
Delivering anything.
That's true too.
It is, but it all depends where you're at. I was delivering in Worcester, which is a fucking shithole,
Mm.
and like people would pay me in change. Like literally, it'd be like $32, and the motherfucker would like. I am not even lying. Like going through couch cushions. Like what the actual fuck? Like
Sorry,
I don't know.
Sorry about the tip, man.
I got
No,
you
they
next
wouldn't even-
time.
They wouldn't even say that. They'd just be like, "See you later." Or like one dude, his order was like 1873, and he hands me a 20, and I'm like, "What can I get you for change?" And he's like, "I know what you're doing." I'm like, "What am I doing?" He's like, "You're trying to get a tip." I was like, "No, like I'm asking, do you want, like, okay, like," and he was just being a fucking cockbag.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck you. This pizza's on me, you fucking bitch.
And you just left.
And I left. I fucking threw his 20 on the ground. Like, fuck you. So I get back to the store, and I like my manager is talking to the dude.
I hate that. Yeah.
Like, you fucking cunt.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Like, you're a fucking bitch. And my manager's like, so what happened? I was like, I told him, I'm like, he handed me a 20. I was like, what can I get you for change? Which I said to literally everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ploy. It wasn't a fucking, like, what do you want? And he's
I mean,
like,
shit,
no, I
waitress-
get, he's
Go
like, I get it. I was like, if you want to fire me, go ahead. I really don't care. But, I'll never forget that guy. Fucking asshole.
I mean, waitresses ask you straight out. They're like, "Do you want change?" You know.
Yeah.
Like, all they're doing is bringing you food. They're not making it. They're bringing it to you. That's what you're
Right.
doing when you're delivering pizzas. It's the same thing.
Right. It just people are
And you don't even have to leave your house. Like, they're
Right.
bringing it right to your door. You don't have to do anything.
right. And then Papa John's instituted because gas was like when I was delivering pizzas, it was like almost $5 a gallon. It was like during
Jeez.
Bush 2. Remember when gas was like super high during Bush 2?
Yeah.
Like it just was out of, and I was that's what I was when I was delivering, and so Papa John's added $1 fuel surcharge,
Mm-hmm.
so they would give all the drivers $1 for every delivery they did, and people would be like, "Oh, so I guess I don't have to tip you then."
Oh,
Like,
that's
you
shit.
cheap
That's
motherfucker.
Dude, that's so shitty, man.
But like, if you work like where we do tree work in the like, Boston suburbs, I knew people that they delivered shit for a living. That was like they
Yeah.
were they'd be in a band,
Right.
something like that, and they like so they wanted like more of an and they would make fucking $800-900 a fucking week in tips. Working 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Just people like, oh, it's $100 pizza order and then give the dude $30 like that,
Yeah.
like
I had
not
friends that did
unheard
that
of.
shit.
I mean, it's all in the area you're at.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
agree.
it has a lot to do with like the area that you're working in. Because
You know,
I delivered pizzas like after I got my license and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like I made good money. You definitely have like your good customers and like
Yep.
the shitty people. You know what I mean?
Yep. I just had a whole lot of
Wow.
shitty people. Like you
There's
knew you
this-
weren't getting a good tip when you're like motherfuckers turning out couch cushions.
There's
Oh
this
yeah.
local place here, local pizzeria that's kind of like a chain. And I remember when I first moved here, I was ordering from them a lot. And then I remember one night, I just get this knock on the door, and it's the delivery guy. Say, hey man. I was like, hey, not me. He's like, oh, it's usually always you in this development. And I was like, he showed me the address. I'm like, oh, next street over, same number, different street. That's kind of fun.
At least you didn't
Did
try
they-
to take the pizza.
Nah, wouldn't do that.
There are people that would try to take that pizza.
What if it
That's
was
the
a
dumbest
turkey
thing-
club?
That's a dumb thing to do because they know where you live. They
Mhm.
know where you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell yeah, I'll take a pizza.
Well, that's just when when they come back, you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even like pizza.
The funny thing is there's 3 what you might call mom and pop chains in this area. So
with like multiple locations.
yeah, and their pizza it's just as bad as fucking Domino's and Papa
Ugh.
John's.
Mm.
Yeah. And I'm just like it's that conveyor belt fucking pizza. And I'm just like, why?
It
Who
sucks.
fucking orders this shit? Yeah.
Well, I mean, is like
It depends on that too. I'm telling
you'll
you.
have to pardon me, Brian, but Delaware isn't exactly known for its cuisine, right?
Whatever, man.
I'm just saying.
We're known for our gas
Aw.
station bathrooms, okay?
Yeah, no shit. They're fucking disgusting. I'm traumatized for life.
Oh no.
I've told that story.
But what does that mean? Like, do we have restaurants just like everybody else?
I know, but there are certain spots where the pizza is on point. Like Connecticut has really good pizza.
Yeah,
Chicago,
like
really
there's
good
spots
pizza.
around here that have really good pizza too. But I just don't understand why people
Some
would
people
buy
just
that other
don't
stuff.
know any better. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or
maybe.
like, are there spots that also deliver? Like, are these the only people that deliver?
Well, it's true. The good spots don't deliver.
Mm-mm,
That's
not
so
here.
that's how they're getting people on their subpar shit.
Mhm.
And if you're used to just eating Domino's,
You're not gonna
and
know
you
the
get
difference.
something
Yeah.
that's slightly better,
Comparable.
you think that's the shit,
Probably.
you know? And if all the shitty ones deliver and the good ones don't, then people, they get all fucking tuned up on whatever their choice of thing is. And then they're like, "Hey man, let's order a couple of pies from Papa Luigi's or whatever." And it's like,
There's a couple decent places around us.
Some
I like
Naples.
pizza.
I just don't understand, like, they
why
could
people
be-
settle?
No, these shops. It's like no fucking, and don't tell me it's like your mom's pizza recipe. There's no such thing as fucking conveyor belt fucking pizza back in the
So
old
is-
days. You
So
know?
is that
It's
the
like-
issue, Brian? How
but it's
they're
like-
being
it's like-
cooked?
It's like, why if you made real pizza and you delivered, you guys would fucking make a mint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. But, to be honest, I think most of their business just comes from fucking cheesesteaks and shit like that.
Oh, are
really?
their sandwiches good and their pizzas are trash?
There's yeah, this place makes a fucking great cheesesteak, but their pizza's terrible.
I mean, there are places around here that are like that, where it's like the pizzas are great, but the sandwiches are trash. And like vice versa, where it's like the pizzas are trash and the sandwiches are on point. Like, I don't know.
Kind of a back and forth game, I think. They pay more attention to one thing than the other sometimes.
Yeah, or like they just use shitty dough, or they
Sure,
use
yeah.
a shitty cheese blend on their pizza, or their sauce is like not seasoned or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that shitty cheese, man. I can't handle that. No.
oh, when it ugh.
Yeah, don't give me shitty cheese. I know.
Is there
I know
such
good
thing
cheese.
as shitty cheese?
There is. Especially on a pizza like this.
Like, you
Sometimes-
gotta have the right
know, it has
mix.
Yeah.
You need that mix. You need that cheese blend. Like, it's got to be, a mozzarella with something that's got a little bit more bite to it, and it's got to have a good ratio.
I agree.
Like,
Yeah.
when it's just fucking like they just throw fucking mozzarella, like 2 pounds of mozzarella on the motherfucker. To me, the crust is very critical. Like, if the
agree.
crust game isn't on point, like,
Yeah, this stuff's not good. It's like,
Don't send me something out that's like all flopping in the air either. Like it's
You
got to have a
know-
little
Yeah,
bit of
it's gotta-
something.
this is
Little
crust
bit
that
of
they're
body.
getting from like their food distributor. Like, they're not making that shit.
Yeah.
Cisco crust.
Let's go.
Trash.
And you can
Mhm.
tell that they roll a hole puncher thing on it to get it to cook
Mhm.
faster through the conveyor
Mhm.
belt and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm
Huh.
not I haven't worked at Papa John's. Like they do have the Fat Boy grease. That's pretty good to pour on a pizza. Like, give it a little boop, and you get the pepperoncinis.
Sure. Yeah. A little bit of that,
But-
that garlic fat boy sauce. I get you.
But their shit's expensive, man.
Yeah.
And it's not all that. Like, every once in a while we'll get Uno's, and they got the deep dish shit.
Haven't had that yet, but go on.
But that's really good. But that's like, if we get a pizza from Uno's, it's like $40.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just
That.
a pizza?
Yeah, dude. Like a large pizza.
Because Uno's is that chain Chicago style pizza place.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but is it $40? I don't.
No.
Nah, man.
Every once in a while.
we'll get from Naples and like we'll get $40 worth of food, and it's like a pizza, a stromboli,
Right.
and some fries, maybe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. That's an old school pizza place too. Like that pizza oven in that place is probably like 50 years old, 60 years old, some shit. You can
Sure.
smell it
Literally.
when you walk past.
Yeah.
Literally came over on the Mayflower.
Yeah. The oven itself.
Papa Giuseppe brought it over from the old country.
You know it.
Mhm.
You know
No.
it.
All right, guys, I gotta go
Yep.
to bed.
That's
It's
yeah.
that
I just
time.
my phone just went off and told me it's bedtime. So I guess we can kind of wrap it up though, fellas.
Yeah, I need to get up out of this chair for a bit.
Yeah,
I've had about as much sitting in this position as I can take for a while.
I gotcha.
Hell,
Matt,
I've
you
heard-
want to tell everybody where they can find you so you can skedaddle out of here?
You can find me on Facebook in the Realm of Collectors group.
There you go.
It is my actual name. Please don't friend me. Very friendly.
There
All
you
right,
have it.
guys. I love you guys. It was a
Love you
pleasure.
too.
buddy.
Dude.
Good
Take
night.
care,
Have a
man.
good
I will
night,
talk
buddy.
to you soon. All
Yep.
right.
Yes.
Later.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Mike, you want to talk about what you did tonight and then tell everybody where they can
Sure. I put
hunt you down if they're looking for you?
Here's Sergeant Slaughter 1.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool. Comes with a 44 Magnum and a grenade launcher. And then here's 2. It's got his little drill instructor hat on in his
Yeah,
vest.
that's the one we
I
have.
thought he'd look good with a shotgun.
I have
so I gave him the
we have
shotgun.
both of them.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just had the one. Okay.
No.
There's a female Steel Brigade.
She's cool.
And then
Very
this
cool.
guy just opened. He's the regular Steel Brigade guy. But inside the box, there's a patch.
Yep. You get the Steel
Nice.
Brigade
Like,
patches.
that's fucking cool, man.
That is really cool.
That is
I'm not
awesome.
really a big patch person, but it's very high quality and it's really cool. So,
So the
Hmm.
very first ones that were really there, is there a pamphlet in there too?
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Steel Brigade official unit dossier.
Yeah, I love that. That
It
they
has a little
they
spot for
give
your
you the
fingerprint.
dossier. Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I forgot about that.
So yeah, I've had that one for a while, evidently. So yeah, just that and just listening to you guys, and that's about what I
No.
got done.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need to just take a night to chill with your friends, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Been a while. It always seems like
Yeah.
it's been too long.
I agree. Well, we miss you, buddy. We're glad you're here. Glad you're feeling good. Or
Yeah,
at least
thanks.
better.
Appreciate it. Slowly
Yeah,
on the
hope you're
mend.
Quick.
Good.
Healing up with the quickness.
So
Brian,
you
do
can
you
find
wanna-
me on
Oh, yeah. Go
Facebook.
ahead. Do that part.
Mike Wells on Facebook and in the Realm of Collectors somewhere, and here every other Wednesday on the Gravy.
Yes. On the gravy.
On the gravy.
I made gravy this week. It was fun. Anyway,
Oh, nice.
Brian, do you want to
It's so
talk
good.
about what you're
Yeah, let's see
doing?
your
And
truck progress.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten far because I don't want to fuck it up. But
Right.
I found out where the hole goes.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
that's one.
That's right, exactly
one
where it
thing.
should be.
And also I got I was debating on how to do this. But I got that kind of framed out, so to speak.
Mhm.
I want to actually, like, I could just glue it onto this.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I kind of want to see it's got the thing for the screw.
Yeah.
So that screw, did I catch it before I fell on the floor? I did.
No.
All right.
Probably hit your
And,
toe and then bounced all the way into the desk like every time I dropped.
so what I actually want to do is I want to drill a hole, and I put a cap on the tube. I want to drill a hole, and I want to screw it into that thing, and then I'll kind of build up around it so you can't see the screw. I think that's the way I want to go. It's probably overkill, but it'll make it more fun. And I was thinking about maybe cutting a plate of this to go underneath the thing so that I don't know, maybe I could black out the bottom or something like that. Also too, if I noticed that with this small 1 millimeter piece of styrene there, it actually does look a little weird when I put this on top. So I think I'm going to cut out a big square and I'll take this off and then stick it back on so these wheels are down a little bit more so that it's level the way it's supposed to be
Oh,
Nice.
with that side. And but I was thinking about maybe cutting out a whole rectangle and putting it on the bottom, like paint it black or something like that. And then when I screw this onto there, I can actually glue the bottom of this onto that piece that's on the bottom there. And then that also gives me some room to work here to actually maybe make those legs that go up and down.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. So I did that. Oh, and I rough sketched whatever the fuck that hitch thing is that goes on the back of them.
yeah.
So, but I think it's too small. I think I might make it bigger.
Too small.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
I think it's too small.
I don't know. It looks.
I'd have to look, but that looks about the right size. I mean, they're
That's
not
pretty good, Brian.
massive. I mean, you only have to be big enough to. It's got two little beveled areas to help line up the connection, and then the hole, and then that's it. So
I think I might make it the whole width.
the whole width.
The whole width. I've been looking at pictures. Like here. Oh, come on. Whoop. So you
I
can
see
yeah.
what you're
that.
saying.
Oh yeah,
But they're
it is
only
about.
it's only as wide as the tires though, like basically at those axles.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean they're pretty big though. So I don't know. I
As
might
wide
make
as
it
the
a little bit.
frame.
Right.
I think I might make it bigger. So
Well, you do what you feel is the right thing to do. So far, it looks like you're putting a lot of really good thought into it, and
Yeah.
you know, that's definitely a good way to keep it realistic.
That's how you win.
That's how you win.
Yeah. Put the time in.
So
I
dig
yeah,
it.
I guess that means I'll make it bigger.
I like it, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm just playing with some color here and blending things, and I'm working on this hair piece right now, trying to get the flowers and everything blended properly, and
Oh, nice.
you know, all that happy stuff. You
Damn,
know,
lady.
just
Looks really
cleaning it
good.
up.
Looks really good.
Thank you very much.
Really, really, really good.
Projects, people. Do projects,
People.
I know.
People
Well,
House
this-
full of artists over there.
Well, we're working on it. Anyway. Honey, how are you? Did you get done what you set out to do this evening?
I suppose so. I mean, I got the red on that. I just need to do the black and silver.
Nice.
It's just wrist guard.
It's because it's focusing on everything behind you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much. You did get the red, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple coats. And of
Feel
course,
like-
yeah, I got him all cleaned up.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Yeah, very nice.
Looking good, man. Looking really good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that.
I gotta do his bootstraps though. I'm gonna do those black.
Nah, you'll get it.
silver.
That looks amazing.
That was the hard part, was the 72.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks really good.
Should I do it on the back and do the fridge, you think?
Maybe if you're
In the
feeling
back
if
of
you're
his-
Are you
if I'm
gonna
feeling-
have him like having a bunch of stuff, like backpacks or anything like that?
I mean, probably not.
Depending on how you armor him up, that would be my decision. If you wanted to
That's
take all
a-
that time.
yeah, that's a good piece of
Yeah.
advice,
Huh.
depending
Okay.
on what your intention is.
It would certainly look good if you did. I have
Right.
no doubt of that.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And then I got finished. Oh shit! Sorry, I got that done.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
That's for tomorrow.
nice.
Oh, for a client?
Yeah.
A clock.
Really
A
cool.
clock.
It's a nice clock. It looks really
what
cool.
time? What time do they want on it?
11:17,
It's very specific.
and
It's interesting.
that's what it is.
Somebody's birthday or birth time.
It's I think the date that they got married.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
Date. Gotcha.
Here's something else I really want to do.
Oh, Geisha. Is that how you say that?
Oh shit! That
That's
looks like
beautiful.
what's her name?
Her tattoos are coming off.
That looks like what's her name from Ninja Scrolls.
A little
Almost.
bit. Benesato.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love it.
Drawing
Geisha.
like a fucking madman. And you want to see what I did earlier today?
I
See
do.
if
I
any-
do.
Yeah.
See if anybody gets it.
I already know what that is. That's like one of my
ruler,
favorite parts of that movie.
A ruler through the chest.
A vampire.
Yeah,
It's
wooden stake. I'm not sure, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, Brian, nothing.
let me see it one more time.
Oh shit.
It's so it's a zombie.
It's
Vampire.
a vampire.
No.
It's a vampire.
Uh-huh.
And the ruler is through his heart because the
Yeah.
ruler's made out of wood.
Yeah. Come on, Brinkalizer.
It is from a movie. Let's
Oh,
throw
well,
that
I'm not
in.
gonna get it if it's from a movie because I don't watch those movies.
But it's
Oh.
not a scary. It's not a scary
not
movie. It's a funny
scary.
movie.
So is it from the Lost Boys?
No.
No.
I think that's the only vampire movie I've ever seen.
Oh, really? I figured you would
Really?
have seen this one. I really did.
Well.
Have you ever
here.
seen Buffy
It's-
the Vampire Slayer
Nope,
with Christy
I haven't seen
Swanson
that
or whatever
either.
her name is?
never. And Luke Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, never seen it.
What's that?
Wow.
What's that
That's a
one
funny one.
Quentin Tarantino movie from Dusk Till Dawn? That's
Oh,
not that,
From
is it?
yeah,
I think I saw
with
that.
Selma
once.
Hayek.
That was a very cheesy movie there.
I
So-
remember watching that movie not knowing what it was, and then when it turned into what it was, I was like, I don't understand why. What is this?
Yeah, it's like,
Why is
That's
this
got
happening
to-
right now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I get that.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman. Okay.
With a bunch of snakes. So that other one was Pee Wee Herman. He was in that movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not
Besides
as
Pee Wee's Playhouse, the only thing I remember him in is one of the young movies.
the what movies?
He was in one of those movies.
He played
He-
a Mystery Man.
He was the
There we go.
Penguin's father in Batman Returns.
Yeah, I have some of that I want to draw too.
I love that one. That one's really good.
Him and Belushi together, and I don't know, I have a bunch of them that I want to draw. But
Some
Word of the
Pee Wee was
day.
on,
yeah,
Bye.
word of the day. Goodbye. Ah!
That's
Alright,
awesome.
I'm done measuring this.
Okay. Anyway.
We all finished our things. You guys know you can find me on the Facebooks and on ETR every Monday. And here every other Wednesday. And that kind of fun stuff. And other than that, I'm doodling.
Yep.
I'm doodling again, guys.
Nice.
Good.
Good, good,
JD
good.
Brochus on Facebook, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. And yeah, usually Wednesdays here on this very channel. So,
Feeling funky, feeling fresh.
yep. With that,
Okay.
we bid you all a fond farewell.
Goodbye!
Right.
Nanu, nanu.